Many years ago, the sun hid behind the moon, and 6 strange symbols were forged from gold cooled in water drawn from our deepest loch. And when the last symbol was complete, the sorcery finally returned to these shores. The trees and rivers sparkled once more. But soon a vile shadow rose to spread misery throughout the land, and only one who commands the spirits of truth and virtue can defeat the dark forces so unwittingly unleashed. My name is Raven.
I cannot fight the battle alone. A mighty army must be assembled to join me for that final struggle. And so, once more, we set out on the quest to find an ultimate warrior. Let the challenge begin.
Warriors must take great care on this treacherous loch. Its murky depths hold many secrets, and it lies ready to take any careless soul. The great efforts from these warriors is worthwhile, as gold rings await those who are fastest.
Warriors, Raven bids you greetings. For 2 of you, the road ahead will be long and arduous. For the others, when this week is at an end, so too will be your journey. But take heart. You have already endured the cold and cheerless waters of the mighty loch, and in doing so, have each earned an emblem and a standard on which to bear it. These symbols' strengths are your strengths. Ryddle, may you reach as high as the mountain. And so, may you run as swiftly as the river. Kesem, may the sun protect you from the chill of evil. Lepra, may you float as a cloud above your troubles. Sonos, may you stand as tall and as strong as the mighty oak. Wilsa, may the moon guide you through the darkest night. These standards symbolize your lives. 9 feathers, 9 lives. From now on, failure in any challenge will cost you a life. Lose too many, and your quest may be at an end. However, there are rewards for warriors who do well. Lepra, as you were the quickest, 3 gold rings are for you. Wilsa, you followed closely behind, so 2 gold rings are yours. And Sonos, you were also quick, so for you, I give you 1 golden ring. Place the rings on your standards. These golden rings are essential to your success, so strive to gather as many as you can. So, young warriors, are you truly ready to begin the quest? Then come.
felt really happy that I came first because it now puts me at the top of the leaderboard.
I went for it and I just didn't think about anything else. So I would have liked to have gotten first, but it's still good getting second.
I was quite nervous at that challenge, but I'm glad I at least got one ring. That was mine.
I came fourth in the challenge because I kept getting my paddle caught under someone else's boat.
I found Warrior's race quite difficult because I'm not very good at kayaking, but I got over to the other side and that's the main thing.
I came sixth in the challenge, but I'm actually really proud of myself because when I first got in I was really nervous because the boat was really tippy.
Though these trees and woodland may appear pleasing to the eye, there are many evils lurking in the shadows. This ancient web, long abandoned by the beast that wove it, becomes now the first of many hurdles these warriors must overcome in their long journey to victory. My friends, this abandoned web still has a purpose, as you will discover, but it will make an excellent training ground to test your speed and stamina. Now, you must attempt to race your opponent to the top, gathering the gold prizes you see on the way. The winner will be the first warrior to retrieve the topmost ring. So, Gayanne, RIDDLE, you seem fairly matched. You will go first. Gayanne, RIDDLE, take heed. If you fall from the web, you will lose a life, and any rings you drop will also be lost. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Though you have taken your first ring, there is still much to do, Gayanne, if you are to win this race. RIDDLE, your agility is failing you. You must speed up if you are to catch Gayanne.
When I grabbed the ring at the top, I felt like I was Superwoman because I was really happy that I won, but I felt sorry for RIDDLE that lost because he's got no rings.
I thought it was slippery and it was a bit off balance. I thought it would be a very tight web, but it was actually very, very unstable. I'm feeling disappointed because I'm right at the bottom of lives and rings.
Ansel, Wilsa, you have seen that technique is an important part of this challenge. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Ansel, you seem to have mastered this daunting web. But Wilsa, your effort has not yet borne fruit. You must climb quicker. Wilsa, You should be glad that the giant spider who built this web has long since abandoned it, as he would surely catch you, if he still inhabited it.
I just kept thinking, I've got to get the rings, where are the rings? And I kept looking for them and I managed to get everyone. When I got to the top of the web, I felt really, really, really happy because I'd done it and I completed the challenge.
Sonos, Lepra, who has the most determination to reach the top? We shall see. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Lepra, you have taken the lead early, but you must be sure-footed if you are to triumph. Though Lepra is in the lead, if he falls from the web, the path will be clear for Sonos.
The only thing that was going through my mind was don't fall off, don't fall off. When I grabbed the ring at the top, I was ecstatic. I couldn't have been happier. I just felt top of the world.
Kesem, Lepra, Hanso, your efforts have proved victorious. Place your rings on your standard. Rydar, Wilsa, Sonos. Many more challenges lie ahead, and with each, your fortunes could change. But for now, a price must be paid. The loss of a life. Now, my friends, your next challenge awaits. Let us move on. When one warrior pits their strength against another, his true qualities quickly rise to the surface. Atop these tall poles are two platforms. Each of you must attempt to topple your opponent from their platform before you fall from your own. The winner will receive a gold ring, but the loser will forgo a life. Lepra, Hanso, you will go first. Choose your weapons. Warriors, remember, like the long boat, the long staff can be used in more ways than one. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
This is a grueling battle between two doughty warriors. Who will succeed and take the gold?
I felt really, really happy because I'd managed to beat him and he was a really strong warrior and I got a ring.
The moment I realised I was going to fall was when she hit me about 3 times in the chest and I knew it was all over.
Sonos, Wilsa, remember, it is not the size of the warrior in the battle that is important. It is the size of the battle within the warrior. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
The fatal moment in Longstaff was when he just gave me that big blow. I mean, I was edging off, and I could feel that I was going to fall back anyway.
I put my feet in that T formation, and I bent my knees slightly so like it'd be easier to keep my balance, and it seemed to hold.
Ryder, fall from the platform, and you fall into last place. Are you both ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
The technique I used was hit once and then push, and then she would just fall off.
It was like revenge for Ryder to get back at me, and after a couple of shots I got knocked off.
It was the first ring that I've had in the competition.
Hanso, Sonos, Ryder. Single combat suited you better than your opponent, and your skill has earned you each a gold ring. Place them on your standards. Lepra, Wilsa, Kesem, you toppled from your platforms, and as such, must pay the price of defeat. Warriors, no doubt you feel tired after such exertions, but we still have far to travel before nightfall. Come. Observe. Within this cage are a number of skulls. Remove these battle sticks to cause the silver and bronze skulls to fall to the ground, and a gold ring will be yours. However, should a red skull hit the ground, you will lose a life. Hanso, you are our current leader. Lepra, you are in second place. Both of you shall take up this challenge. Now you have the chance to gain yet more rings, but with chance comes risk. You may yet pay a high price for your achievements. Hanso, you will attempt to dislodge the silver skull. Lepra, the bronze. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Like, you can see myself. If that was to drop, and then if you pulled that one and that one there, it would come this way, and then it would come that way.
But what about the skull?
No, not fit quite firmly lodged.
Because that one, because you see my silver one, if I took that one out, that would kind of fall, and then we need
And that
to
might
take
knock
this
that one out. That might like come straight. Hold on, we need to pull that one out because that's
Which
not
one?
doing anything.
Which
This one here.
Okay, so because that one's in the way, really, isn't it? But I just. Because it's sort of separating our skulls from theirs.
Yeah, so, because what will happen is when that falls and that one there falls, it'll hit that and possibly turn that way. Should we have a look at the bronze one, like, see if whatever we pull makes this one? Because I was thinking, if you pull that one goes there, and there, and then I pull that one away, and it'll just fall.
And you see this one, if you drop those two, yours will fall. And
then I could just, that would land there.
Yeah, and so you could try and get that out. Should we get yours out first?
Okay.
I'll move this one.
Warriors, you must take care. This time you were lucky. You may not be again. Well done, Lepra. A gold ring is yours. Hanso, will you add a ring to your total? Hanso, Lepra, the more sticks you remove, the more precarious the skulls become.
It was really nerve-wracking when I pulled the sticks out because I thought at any point the red skulls would fall and I would be eliminated.
When the red skull fell, I was really upset because I was so close to getting mine down to the bottom, but at least I tried my best.
Lepra, you have proved that skill combined with patience is the key to success in Skull Cage. Place your well-deserved prize on your standard. Hanso, you knew that failure in this challenge would cost you dearly. Your lack of judgment has caused your downfall. Now, night is approaching, but we have one more challenge to face before darkness falls. Come. Warriors, whenever you see demons, you must beware, for they are the servants of Navarre, an evil and powerful creature whose sole ambition is to gain dominion over these lands. He and they will do everything in their power to take your lives and prevent you capturing the rings you need. But in this challenge, you have the means to fight back. You will use a sling and rocks to destroy each demon and so acquire the gold. Wilsa, Kesem, Lepra, you will go first. Warriors, be warned. If any of the demons reach the ring post, then you will feel the full force of their power. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Okay, we need to get her. Hold it up a bit. Hold it higher. That's it. Come on, keep holding it up more like this. That one. Come on, that's really close. Just over a bit more to...
As you see, the black demon has the power to regenerate, but only once. Nevertheless, you must be swift if you are to succeed here.
Let's get the one on the left. Right, come on, one at a time.
When we were facing the demons for the first time, I was really scared because they kept getting quicker and quicker towards us.
Speed just was not on our side. I mean, we just were not fast enough to keep up with the demons.
When the demons caught us, I was upset because I thought we had a good chance of winning because we knocked a good couple of demons out.
Warriors, be warned. If any of the demons reach the ring post, then you will feel the full force of their power. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Okay, come on. Wait, put it a little bit towards it. That's it. Come on, aim it. No, it's okay. Wait, come on. You got just not so much power because it went a little bit too high, so not so much. Okay, you were so close. Completely close. Okay, come on, it's where you going. You got to go. Come on.
Well done, warriors. You have destroyed a demon, but there are 4 more and little time.
You must be quicker.
Come on. Just go rapid fire. Come on. Come on.
No, rushing isn't going to help. You're rushing.
Come on, Ryder. You can do this.
Aim, come on.
We could do this.
Get him.
Oh.
It keeps flying inside.
Oh. Make it tight. Don't just fire it like that. Oh, oh, come on. Come on. Me and Ryder had a bit of a disagreement to see who was better at aiming. Just fire it like that. He said it was good at aiming and he wasn't good at aiming and he let the team down.
Sonos, he's kind of greedy. He wants to be first all the time.
To end the day in defeat means a night of uneasy dreams. Warriors, like many before you, you have suffered at the hands of the demons. I have restored you, but at a price. Warriors, your first day of trials is over. It is time to make camp. Remember, in the pathway of the weak, a large boulder seems impossible to pass. But in the pathway of the strong, it is nothing more than the first stepping stone to success. This way, my friends. The company has braved the perils of the night, and though the sun has driven away the darkness, dangers still lurk in the shadows of the day. Warriors, you are before me now for one reason only: to become the ultimate warrior and claim the Staff of Power. That prize glitters on the distant horizon, and the road that leads there is long and arduous. But one of you may reach it yet. So, who has the determination to succeed? And who harbours doubts?
I feel positive about today, but at the same time, I feel quite sad that I'm in last place because it means I have to work extra hard.
Today I actually feel quite good because I'm in 5th position, but today I'm hoping for a looser ring.
I feel a bit sad because I think I might be doing the way they were at the end of the day, but stay positive and hopefully I'll get a couple of rings.
I'm fine about being in 3rd place, but I hope to get higher into 1st place.
Because I'm starting today in 2nd place, I'm feeling quite positive about the challenges, but I don't know what lies ahead and I don't know what position I'll be in by the end of the day.
My plan for today is to get 2 more rings to boost me to my next life, which should keep me above all my teammates.
Each of you began this journey with 9 lives. Already, some have suffered greater losses than others. Remember, dark forces still stalk these lands, and more lives will be taken this day. Whoever has the fewest lives by the setting of the sun will face one final challenge. Fail that, and your quest will be at an end. Wilsa, the light of your moon has not guided you to success, so take care not to be engulfed by the darkness. My friends, the first challenge awaits. This way. Warriors, treacherous bogs and marshlands blight the pathway ahead, and to continue on foot would place you all in grave peril. But there is another way, to cross the loch itself. Although it is an easier route, it too is fraught with dangers. Use these boats to race your opponents and gather gold rings as you go. reach the final rings first, and you will secure victory. But come second, and you will suffer defeat. Warriors, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
1, go, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, a bit more to the left, to the left. 1, 2. Come on, keep straight. No, to the right. The other way, come on. He's there. Do what you do a minute. Come on, come the other way. No, the other way. Quickly. 1, 2, 3. Come on. I'm doing it. Keep going. No. Okay, go. No, I'm going to go right into it. Come on. Well done, turn.
Both teams have done well to gain their first ring, but this could prove worthless if they fail to negotiate a passage beyond the demon warcraft.
Don't go in the gates yet, keep going, turn it, their direction. Come on. Wait, don't too fast, they'll come out and hit us. That's it, keep ready, go. No, to the left, come on. No, to the left, come on. Faster, come on. Faster, come on. Right, now to the left.
The Warriors have done well. Now it is a straightforward race to reach the final ring.
Come on, to the left. We're nowhere near it, come on. Come on. Come on, to the left, come on, faster. Right, come on, really fast. Come on. Wait, stop. Right, turn, come on. I got it. Come on. Keep on. Really fast, come on. Really fast. Right, come on, faster. Please, come on.
I think we worked brilliant together in the team because we had a pattern like 1-2, 1-2.
Catherine directed the team very well because she was shouting out the timings so we could all paddle in the exact same time.
When I was directing my team, I tried really hard to tell them what to do, but sometimes I panicked a little bit.
I think our communication wasn't very good because when Hanso tried to talk, Wilson and I were all like shouting.
We were just shouting at each other, which was not the best idea.
I really wanted the other team to get crushed by the gates so that we'd be able to get through and not have to worry about our speed.
Warriors, you all successfully crossed these waters, and for that, you should be justly proud. But Kesem, Sonos, Rydar, you arrived first, so place your prize on your standard. Hanso, Lipra, Wilsa, you battled well, but could not catch your opponents. Now, the rings you gathered must be forfeited, along with a life. Now, this watery place conceals 1,000 lochs and swamps. So, my friends, you must tread carefully. Come. To cross over water in search of gold rings is one thing, but to jump into it to gather them is quite another. But that is a task that lies before you now, here in Loch Leap. Observe the gold rings suspended high above these deep waters. They are tempting, but they are beyond your reach. The only way to retrieve them is to boldly leap from the end of this platform. But take heart, at least you will have a soft landing, albeit a chilly one. So, who will be first to leap through the air? Lipra, I choose you. Lipra, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
A fine leap, warrior, and one ring grasped.
I feel brilliant. I could go back in there right now. It was just fantastic. When I grabbed that ring, I just felt top of the world.
Rydar, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
An athletic leap, but no gold, Ryder.
I lost a life, so I don't feel that great, but I feel sore because I've done belly flop into the water.
Hansel, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Well done, Hansel. You too have secured a gold ring.
When I hit the water, I was a little bit confused. I was like, did I get a ring? Did I not? But then I was like, oh yeah, I got a ring. I'm so happy. And I was really pleased.
Sonos, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
A mighty jump, young Sonos, and you reaped your reward.
When I was running along, I felt like I was going to faint, but I was like, oh no, just do it. So I just ran.
Kesem, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
A brave attempt, Kesem, but it bore you no fruit.
I feel really proud of myself for doing the challenge, but upset at the same time because I've gone from first place to fourth place.
Wilsa, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Wilsa, your heart was strong, but your leap was not.
I am really quite knocked to myself because I didn't jump at the point I wanted to jump, and I didn't jump high enough. I just did a massive belly flop.
Hansel, Sonos, Lepra, though you shiver with cold, triumph warms your spirits. Place your rings on your standard. Ryder, Wilsa, Kesem, though you leapt from the platform, you failed to gain any rings. Now you've returned empty-handed. You must pay the price. Now, the next challenge awaits. This way, my friends. This burn feeds many of the waters in these parts. And though it is a magical place, it is also malevolent. Sonos, you are our current leader. And Lepra, you follow close behind. So the burden of this task falls to you. Sonos, you must enter the gorge, where you will discover a number of symbols. Describe these to Lepra, who will shadow you from the bank. Should Lepra match these symbols to the ones inscribed in the skulls yonder, then you will be rewarded. Sounds like a simple task, but not when I tell you that a demon lurks somewhere in the shallows. Warriors, there is only one way out of this gully, through the waterfall. Do not delay, for if the demon catches you before you escape the gorge, then you will both lose a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Right, it's like a half moon shape with a pin through the top. Halfway through it, it's like another one with 2 pins through it.
I've got 2 points going like the opposite ways.
It's like that shape with it pointing through, and then halfway through it, it's got 2.
Pull up. Totally.
Come on, quick. Right. Do you know what one it is?
Has it got like a little gap at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it wasn't that one.
Right.
Come on. I need more descriptions.
The warriors must not tarry. as the water demon will move slowly but steadily towards them.
I think I know. No. Right. Quick. Come on. Come on.
These warriors play a dangerous game, and the demon is drawing near.
Come on. Right. I think it might be the second one we did. Maybe I need to fill it up again. Come on, he's getting closer. Quick. Come on, quick. Right there, I don't want again. So try quick. He's approaching for. We can do that. We can do that, sleeper. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Quick. Come on. Oh, right, come on, quick. Right, come on, move. You there? Right, yeah. It's like an S. Get the water first. What's on off? Right, it's like an S with an arrow through it. A pinpoint down to the right corner, two other ones are pointing up to the top left. Has it got a dot on it? What? Has it got a dot? A small dot by itself? It's one with like an S. And it's like a backwards S or a forwards S? Forwards like a normal S, apart from points at the top and bottom. Come on, Lepra. Is that hat? No. Come on. Come on. Right, come on. There. It's like an S with a break hat in the centre. Has it got a dot by itself? Has it got a dot by itself? Come on, we can do this. Is that hat? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but we need a bit more water. A full jug? Yeah, a full jug. There, that's only about half pot. The demon's fast approaching. Come on, quick. Come on. We need just one more. Come on, Sonos, we can do this. Come on. It's like an S with a break in it. Stop running. Point up to the top. Stop running. Come on. Go.
This challenge is not over yet, as Sonos must climb up the waterfall to gain the final ring.
With a pinpoint to the top right corner, and it's like a backward C. I know, yeah, I found it. If you need more water, just bring it down. Found it, I got it! Brilliant! Come on! Brilliant, well done. Oh, brilliant. Well done.
It was really scary seeing the demon chasing Sonos because I could see him much better than Sonos could, and at one point he got really, really close and we just managed to escape him.
It's quite cool when you're the one that has to climb up the waterfall, and if you get caught, it's like you lose life for both of you, so I like being under pressure, it makes me work better.
Sonos, Lepra, I commend you. You have amply demonstrated why you are the leaders in this contest. Place your prize on your standard. Lepra, you now have 9 golden rings and can therefore win back a life. Now, we can at last move on, and the next challenge will involve you all. This way. To continue on your journey, you must pass beyond these mighty gates. But they will not yield purely on command. To break through, you must call upon an old but effective weapon, the battering ram. With 2 of your fellow warriors, you must maneuver these unwieldy machines towards the gates, not forgetting to collect the gold rings that hang above you. The first team to break through and collect the gold rings on the other side will win. And those defeated warriors must each pay with a life and any rings they have collected along the way. Kesem, Lepra, Hanso, you will form one team. Welsa, Sonos, Rydar, you will work together as their opponents. Now remember, a successful team beats with one heart and thinks with one mind. Are you all ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Push it. You can have to push it forward. Go, go. I can't do it. Push. Grab it, Dad. Grab it.
Just one more.
Go on, quickly, come on. Go. Go quick.
The teams are neck and neck as they do battle here.
Two comes out.
Go. I can't do it on my own. Push. Help me push it. Go. Oh no. Keep pushing. I'm going to get up in a second. That's it, right? You've got to hold it for me. Hold it, no, hold it. You got it. Come on, right. Push. Push.
In her haste, Wilsa has knocked the ring to the floor, but she can retrieve it, so all is not lost.
Come on, Ryder. And Wilsa, we can do this.
Go. No, go. It's not working.
There's 3.
It's not working. Go. Help me. Help Hansel. Go! It's twisting. Push!
Push! Go quick. We can still push her.
Come on, push it! Wait. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, run! Go on, Hansel. Hold on, Kesem.
What the hell, you big spaces?
Keep going. Come on, what? Go up. Hold it.
Still, there is nothing between these teams. This is a worthy contest indeed.
Take it quick. Come on. Oh no.
Come on, Ryder.
Come on, Hansel. Stuck. Come on.
Make him push.
Come on. Wait. That's it. Come on. Get some more. Come on. Get some more. Come on. We're going to do it. We're lying. Come on. Push! Get some more! Push! Push! Come on!
Come on! Just push!
Push! Push! Come on, Hansel, push! Push! Whoa!
Get on it! Like that one!
Come on!
I think we lost battering ram simply because we were a little bit unlucky at the end because we worked really well together.
They started getting ahead of us at the end, but their logs weren't set out properly, so that's how we got the lead and got the rings.
I feel really, really happy we won battering ram because it's a hard challenge, and the fact that we were losing and we came back is really, really cool.
After battering ram, I moved from 5th position to 2nd position, so I feel absolutely brilliant.
Warriors, it was a close-fought contest, but Sonos, Wilsa and Rydar, your efforts were justly rewarded. You have each earned a gold ring. Place them on your standards. Hansel, Lepra, Kesem. Defeat is all the more painful when it follows great exertion. But the penalty is just the same. Each of you must lose a life. Now, we must proceed to the last task of the day, And for one of you, it will be your final challenge on the quest. Come. These warriors have endured many challenges together. But beyond these walls is a task that will split this company asunder. The way of the warrior. What lies beyond this portal is a test far greater than any you have so far endured. Only a supreme effort and a degree of good fortune will ensure a safe passage through. Wilsa, you have only 4 lives left. All your fellow warriors have more. And as such, this challenge is yours to face. But take courage. Though the task ahead is daunting, remember, hope is always waiting patiently on the shores of despair. Wilsa, succeed here and your journey may continue, but fail and you must return home. Are you ready? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. The challenge, begin. Wilsa, there is no shame in failing such a terrible trial. You have displayed great courage and determination. Though you must now begin your journey home, you should be proud of your achievements here. Farewell.
Now that my quest is over, I'm upset, but I can do anything I really want to do. I just have to believe in me.
Of the many foes and dangers that surround a warrior in battle, the fear in his heart is always the greatest enemy of all. Once again, the sun rises on this quest. And once more, these brave hearts will strive their utmost to be crowned ultimate champion. Warriors, success and failure are fickle spirits. Yesterday's victories can turn to today's defeats. So which of you has the resilience to overcome such misfortunes and carry on regardless?
I'm a bit disappointed I'm in last place, but I'm going to try and push my level higher.
I'm feeling quite confident today because although I'm in 4th, I'm going to try really, really hard in all the challenges that I face to try and get a lot higher.
I feel quite good about being in 3rd, but the day ahead might change that. I might go from 3rd to 1st or 3rd to 5th, it just depends.
Today I'm hoping to get from 2nd to maybe 1st and try not to lose so many lives.
Today I hope that I stay in 1st place because it's a good position to stay in.
Each of you began this quest with 9 precious lives, but already some have lost more than others. Kesem, you march under the banner of the sun. That emblem casts long shadows over your fortunes. But remember, shadows can change throughout the day. So take heart, my friend. The challenges of the day await. This way. Of the many obstacles you may encounter on the quest, perhaps this is the most physically demanding. Our path onwards will continue once more, but at the top. First, this buttress must be climbed. A daunting task indeed. And remember, though you'll be tethered, lose your footing, and you will lose a life. Sonos, do not linger on the rock face too long, my friend, or you risk being caught by a demon. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Well done, Sonos. But now the race begins, as the demon has appeared and has your scent.
I feel brilliant that I've won because I'm still in first place and I've got 8 lives now.
Kesem, Sonos has shown the way. Will you follow? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Kesem, you too have done well, but the evil one is on his way. Do not tarry. Kesem, you have passed the second ring. You cannot continue without it. You must go back.
When I realised I had to go back for the second ring, I was really upset because I was doing so well and then I knew that the demon was going to get me.
Ryder, the demon has claimed his first victim. Make sure you are not the second. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Ryddle, grabbing the ring before you have climbed up to it may prove your undoing. The demon has commenced his pursuit. Ryddle, 2 rings are now yours, but you must hurry if you are to gain the last.
When I realised the demon was coming closer, I actually felt like moving faster. But my hands, I could get plenty of grip with my hands, but my feet just kept slipping.
Hansel, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
The first ring is safe, Hansel, but you are not. As the demon is now on your trail, you must move quickly.
When the demon was getting closer to me, the only thing I could think about was going up faster and faster, so I sort of ignored the fact that the demon was there and just concentrated on what I was doing.
Lepra, you are in second position, but fail here, and you will fall 2 places. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Good start, Lepra, but now you have a demon to contend with.
Sonos, Hansel, Lepra, you have demonstrated that you have not only a head for heights, but also a gritty determination. Place your rings on your standard. Sonos, you have gathered 9 golden rings and can therefore win back a precious life. Kesem, Ryddle, you were not swift enough to escape the chasing demon. A penalty must be paid, a life from each of you. Now we can set forth for the next challenge, where your wisdom will be sorely tested. This next challenge will strike fear into even the bravest warrior's heart, for no courage will avail you here. For this is Demon Square. These demons are unlike any you've witnessed before. As long as you do not step before them, then they will cause you no harm. But step before them you must, for yonder lies the wisdom tree, laden with gold rings. And there is only one way to retrieve them. You must listen carefully to a series of questions the wisdom tree will pose. If you believe the answer to be true, step sideways onto the white path. However, if you believe the answer to be false, step sideways onto the red path. The wisdom tree will then reveal its answer. Those of you who have chosen wisely may then take a step forward. The rest must remain where they are and await their fate. Remember, the demons will also move forward. And should they catch you, your fate is sealed. Warriors, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
The giant panda is terribly rare. But did you know it's not really a bear? True or false? The answer is false. Ostriches run fast, that everyone knows. But are you aware that they have 4 toes? True or false? The answer is true. This statement may come as quite a surprise. Horned frogs swallow prey their own body size. True or false? The answer is true. Rabbits live in warrens, but are you aware the warren is also the home of the hare? True or false? The answer is false. Evolution is the subject we must now broach. Dinosaurs roamed the earth before the cockroach. True or false? The answer is false.
I knew most of them, but it was quite nerve-wracking at the last 2 because they were just guesses.
When I was going into Demon Square, there was loads of pressure on me because I was already in last place, but I was gutted when I lost it.
It's really scary when the demon's right behind you because you can feel the breath on your neck and know that if you get one more question wrong, you're going to be out.
I was really upset because I don't want to do Way of the Warrior and I'm dropping further behind in lives.
Sonos, to a warrior, knowledge is as keen a weapon as any sword or mace. You have done well. Place your ring on your standard. Hansel, Rydar, Lepra, Kesem, you have all learned to your cost that to lack wisdom is to leave yourself open to attack. You were each caught by a demon and must therefore lose a life. Now, though there are no demons in the next challenge, it is nevertheless fraught with danger. This way. Though it is true that knowledge and wisdom are important to a warrior, so too is a strong arm and a steady eye. Observe. Any passing under this line now are surely doomed. So this weapon must be used to destroy these fearsome targets before we can journey further. This is a battle between our leading warriors, Sonos and Lepra. Sonos, you will fire first. Sonos, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin. Fortunate, my young friend. You have 2 more targets to go. One final arrow, Sonos. Unfortunate young warrior. 3 targets, no hit.
I feel a bit gutted that my winning run's finished, but hopefully I can try it again.
Lepra, hit 1 target, and you will preserve your lives and earn a ring. But fail to hit any, and you will lose a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Excellent shot, my young friend. Fortunately, bro, will you secure another? One gold ring is yours.
I think the qualities needed for target run were a keen eye and just the right timing. I felt brilliant when I hit that first target because I knew I wouldn't be losing a life and I still had 2 more arrows.
Lepra, the crossbow is a difficult instrument to master, but you did score 1 hit, so place your ring on your standard. Sonos, your firing skills were unimpressive, and as such, you must lose a life. Though this dangerous test is behind us now, another awaits a short march from here. Come. Our day's journey faces its penultimate challenge in the water you see before you now. It is too deep to wade across, so therefore you must swim. This challenge will render 6 golden rings. 3 are for the victorious warrior, who arrives first before his comrades. There are 2 for the second warrior, with just a single ring for the warrior who comes third. But come last, and you will lose a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
The warriors have an additional foe to contend with in the loch. Cold. These waters look enticing, but disguise their chilly truth.
day, young warriors. A fine effort, young Kesem. Take your 3 rings. Well done. Lepra, 2 rings are yours, my friend. Congratulations. Hanso, quickly, claim the final ring. Sonos, a fine effort, my young friend. Excellent. Come and stand by your fellow warriors. Well done, young warrior. You should be very proud. Excellent effort, my young friends.
When I got to the bank and grabbed the 3 rings, I was amazed. When I hit the water, I felt absolutely freezing. My fingers were going numb, my feet were going numb, and my body was just getting colder and colder.
The most difficult thing about deep lock was the coldness, because it really slowed you down. But the only thought going through my head was keep going, keep going, keep going.
My friends, the deep loch is a daunting task indeed. But you all showed great determination. Kesem, Lepra, Hanso. You all won gold rings. Place them on your standards. Hanso, you now have 9 golden rings and can therefore win back a life. Rydar, you were last, and you knew the consequences. You must now lose a life. Now, the next challenge lies over the horizon, and for one of you, it will be your last. This way. We have taken many a step this day, and each one has brought us closer to the final reckoning. 5 must become 4. This is the way of the warrior. The alarming array of obstacles that lie beyond this threshold make this the ultimate test of a warrior's worth. Few have surmounted them. Many have been defeated. Rydar, you have only 3 lives left. It is you who must face the path homeward. But do not give up hope. For though the task ahead is colossal, so too are the rewards for success. Should you reach the end of the golden pathway unscathed, then you will pass through a portal that will transport you to the next stage of the quest. It will then be Kesem's fate to face this challenge. Rydar, do not waver. To achieve our dreams, first, we must believe in them. Are you ready? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. Rydar, you are a gallant and brave warrior, but alas, you will not be our ultimate champion. However, you should be proud of all that you have achieved. Now you must turn homeward, and may you journey with a happy heart. Farewell.
I feel, after doing Way of the Warrior, after having to go home, I actually feel not too bad, but a bit disappointed that I won't be the ultimate warrior on Raven.
As these 4 remaining warriors prepare for the setting of the sun, their minds are no doubt turning to the many challenges that lie ahead. But they should not be daunted by the prospect, for they should remember that it is only those who have the courage to stand on the very edge of the abyss that will find the strength to fly. sun has risen on the quest to discover an ultimate warrior. But the challenges these brave hearts must face grow more difficult with each passing day. Let us hope they remain in good spirits. Warriors, it is for destiny to decide which of you will continue your journey beyond this day. But if you are determined to succeed and believe in your abilities, perhaps you can help her to choose you.
I feel nervous because there's more challenges today and I want to keep my position in first place.
I feel quite good at the position I'm at in the 4th day of the quest. If I win my next challenge, I should be able to gain back a life and I should be getting closer to Sonos in first place.
I'm feeling quite nervous today because I know there's a lot of challenges and I know that my position can change at any time, but I'm going to try and maintain 3rd place.
So I'm feeling great about my position because I'm doing really well. I'm in last place, but I'm feeling fine because all I need is 2 rings to gain back my life.
Each of you began this quest with 9 lives. Alas, all have lost some, but some have lost many. Sonos, your ambitions seem as lofty as the tree that is your symbol. But remember, even the tallest tree takes only minutes to fall, and your lead may be toppled just as quickly. Come, the day's challenges await. Behind the beauty of these lands lies a bitter truth. For here, dark forces have taken hold, like poison ivy clinging to an ancient tree. Perhaps soon, one of you will earn the right to wield the Staff of Power and join me in the final battle against such evil. But first, you must master all the tasks of a warrior. Here, you will learn to control the Catapult. Look out yonder on the loch. That large craft will now be your enemy. Remember, accuracy improves with confidence. Believe you can hit the target, and you will. Kessem, you may be last, but here, you will go first. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Close, but not close enough, Kessem. There is only time for one more attempt.
Kessem, a fine effort. 1 golden ring is yours.
There's a lot of pressure on me for winning at least 1 ring in Firewater because I'm in last place and I didn't want to go down any further.
Hansel, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Well done, Hansel. But can you gain further gold rings? Time is almost gone.
Hansel, 1 golden ring is yours.
It was quite frustrating when I had quite a lot of near misses because I knew all I had to do was put it more to the right or put it more forward to gain another ring, but I got 1 ring, so that was okay.
Lepra, so far, Both your comrades have hit the target. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
A hit at last, Libra.
Congratulations, Libra. You have followed your comrades with 1 golden ring.
Felt really good when I hit the target because that meant I wouldn't lose a life, but I would have been more happy if I'd hit the other 2 because I would have been able to gain back a life.
Sonos, you are our current leader. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Concentrate, warrior. Your position as leader is now safe, but this is your final rock, Sonos.
Sonos, you too have earned 1 golden ring.
At the start I didn't feel confident because at target run my aim wasn't very good, so I didn't think that I'd do very well with this one, so it was quite hard. When I hit the target I was real happy that I wasn't going to lose life, so it would lower my position or anything.
The catapult is a difficult weapon to control, but you have all harnessed its powers most effectively. Each of you has won a gold ring. Place it on your standard. Now, the next challenge also takes place on these waters, but this loch is vast, and we must travel many miles to reach it. This way. To learn one-to-one combat is essential for those moments when no weapons avail you. In wrestling ring, strength, agility and balance are required if you are to overcome your opponent. Lepra, Sonos, you seem evenly matched. You will go first. Sonos, Lepra, the winner between you will receive a gold ring. But the loser will not only forfeit a life, but feel the icy caress of these unfriendly waters. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Well done, Sonos.
There was a point in wrestling ring when I knew I was going to go in and I tried to regain my balance, but I knew it wasn't to be.
I felt happy that I knocked him into the water, so it means that I didn't lose a life and I got a ring.
Kesem, Hansel, you are yet to face each other in battle. Who will be the victor? Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
A resounding win, Hansel.
When I pushed Kesem into the water, I felt really, really happy because I knew that meant I'd gone up to second place.
When I was pushed into the water, it was really cold, but I was okay, but I knew I lost a life.
Sonos, Hansel, you pushed your rivals from the ring, and in doing so, have earned a ring of your own. Place it on your standard. Kesem and Lepra, your efforts go unrewarded. Losing your bout means losing a life. Now we must move away from these shores to a challenge that will test not the strength of your body, but of your minds. This way. A warrior's mind must be constantly sharpened, like a knife on a stone, if it is not to be dulled. This challenge has claimed many lives and demands respect. For this is the Riddle Bridge. Warriors of old used to travel easily across this bridge. However, those days are past. Now, evil mists linger beneath this walkway, waiting to engulf unwary travellers. The bridge can help, but only if you solve the riddle it poses. The answer you seek lies within these stones, and gold rings await if you discover it. However, should you step on the wrong stones, then the mists will claim yet more lives. Sonos, you are still our leader. You will walk the path. Hanso, you are in second place, so you will assist. Step forward. Hanso, open this magical book and it will pose a riddle. Tarry, and the spirits will claim you both. Now this glass will show you how much time you have left. Are you both ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
I could be the earth, but am found in the sky. Some try to observe me as I pass by.
What do you think it could be? I'm trying some...
Planet.
Yeah. No, wait. Let me just see.
I think that is planet.
I think it is as well.
Well, go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Sonos, Hanso, in solving the riddle, you have earned gold rings and shown the safe path for your fellow warriors to cross. Place your rings on your standards. And we can travel safely on. This way.
Confident about going with Sonos on Riddle Bridge because I know he's really, really good at general knowledge and riddles and questions like that, so I felt quite confident that we were going to do it.
When we first heard the riddle, when Hanso opened the book, I thought it was going to be really hard, but when she said it's people observe it and it's in the sky, I found it very easy.
So far on the quest, you have faced many fears. But here, you must confront a dread of a different kind, your inner demons. In this challenge, you must climb high into the trees, then walk out along the length of beam yonder. There, you'll discover the gold rings you seek. Hanso, you seem to have a confident gleam in your eye. You will climb first. Hanso, at the far end of the beam, you will discover a red handprint. Place your hand over this, and you'll be transported back to the ground. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
It is not just a head for heights that is required in this challenge. A warrior needs strength and stamina to make this climb. The rings are yours, Hansel, if you can reach the red hand.
When I came to the seesaw, I just placed all my weight on one side and I just grabbed the first ring and then gently walked over it, and I thought that was the best method to use. When I completed the challenge, I felt really, really happy because that meant I'd got 4 rings in that challenge and I'd done the challenge and I felt really, really happy.
A wise strategy, Lepra. Collect the rings before mounting the seesaw.
It was quite hard to keep my balance on the beam because I was constantly shaking and I thought that I would fall off at any point. It felt brilliant when I grabbed that final ring and put my hand on the red hand because it meant I hadn't lost a life. I'd got 4 rings and gained back a new life.
heart-stopping moment, Kesem. You did well to regain your balance.
When I had a bit of a wobble on the seesaw, I was really scared because I was trying to balance myself out and I thought I was going to fall off. When I put my hand on the tree to get me down, I was really happy because I had completed the last challenge.
Though your legs shake, Sonos, your balance remains steady.
I was really nervous before the challenge. I looked down a couple of times, but I just looked ahead for the red hand and for the rings. I felt brilliant that I got to the other end without losing a life and getting all the rings.
Warriors, you have faced your fears without blinking and returned from the high walk in triumph. These golden rings are your just rewards. Place them on your standards. Kesem, Lipra, Sonos, you have each amassed a hoard of golden rings and can therefore win back a precious life. Now, it is getting late in the day, but for one of you, it could get darker still. Follow me. These brave hearts have faced many challenges together, but the circle of their fellowship must now be broken. 4 will become 3. Behold, the way of the warrior. This grueling challenge has crushed the hopes of many an intrepid warrior. Remember, you will need all your skills here, for these machinations were designed to discover the weaknesses in your armory and dispatch you from the quest forever. Kesem, you have only 3 lives left and are in last place, so it is you who must face your destiny here. If you fail, then you must begin the long walk home. But if you succeed, a golden future may await you. Kesem, pass through the portal at the end of the golden pathway, and your journey will continue with us. Are you ready to grasp this opportunity? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin.
Timing is crucial here.
Kesem, though your effort was brave indeed, like many who have come before you, has ended in defeat. But you remain a doughty warrior. So may the wind be at your back as you begin the long journey homeward. Farewell, my friend.
I'm disappointed that I didn't complete my other area, but I've had an extremely good time here. I've learned that your friends can always get you through it.
So, for Kesem, the journey is finally over. But for those who remain, the quest must continue. Let us hope they will march on with a clear purpose and an untroubled mind, never letting their successes turn their heads or failures lie heavy in their hearts. For remember, it is not the great mountain ahead that wears the lonely traveller down. It is the stone in his shoe. Every ending is a new beginning. A leaf falls, a seed grows. The night passes, the sun rises. One journey ends, and another begins. 2 of these brave hearts will enter the second stage of this long quest. Warriors, as the daylight creeps over these troubled lands, you must turn your thoughts to the day's end, when one of you will leave the quest. So, who here has the confidence to continue this journey?
I'm feeling a bit confident for the challenges ahead because I'm sitting in first place by 2 lives and I'm looking forward to the challenges.
I feel quite confident, although a little bit nervous, because I'm in second place and I'm going to try and maintain that position throughout all of the challenges.
My plan for today is not to lose any lives, but to gain back another life. All I need is 6 more rings.
Already, many lives have been lost. Remember, you began this quest with 9. Lepra, your emblem is the cloud, and the cloud moves quickly according to the wind. However, your progress has been slow. But remember, the wind can change, and so can your fortunes. Come, the day awaits.
With 8 lives, Sonos has a strong lead. Hanso is in second with 5 lives and 8 rings, while Lepra has 5 lives and 3 rings.
Warriors, behold, the blasted mountain. It is an awesome sight, is it not? And a terrifying one. My friends, in previous quests, we have travelled around this mountain. But today, we must venture inside. This way. This passage under the mountain is known to only a few, and fewer still dare enter it. But to enter it you must, if you are to find gold. Quickly, my friends. The mountain has sensed our presence. We'll be safer inside. The wrath of the mountain manifests itself in many ways. Outside, lava rains like lightning bolts on the heads of those who stray too near. And inside, there are equally fearsome dangers to be encountered. This bridge must be crossed if we are to see daylight again. One by one, you must negotiate its narrow beam, collecting gold rings as you go. But take care, my friends, for the mountain will attempt to tip you into the abyss the moment you take your first step. Sonos, you will lead the way. Sonos, The challenge before you is plain to see. It requires a steady nerve, my friend. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
I felt quite sad that I got knocked off at the start because I thought I could get to the at least first ring, but I didn't.
Ansel, the mountain has shown its anger at Sonos. Will you escape its wrath? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
When I fell into the chasm, I just felt a mixture of disappointment and shock because I hadn't really expected it.
Lepra, Sonos and Hansel have fallen into the chasm. Will you follow them into the abyss, or can you alone triumph over the mountain? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Lepra, you are the first of the warriors to reach the first ring. But will you proceed further? The chasm has proved beyond my warriors to cross.
The chasm looked really scary when I looked into it because it looked never-ending and I didn't think I'd be able to cross it.
My warriors have fallen at the first of this mountain's hurdles. I must rescue them from the hot throat of this volcano before they are lost to us forever. Warriors, in your haste to cross this bridge, you forgot to stay on it. Your fall from grace will cost you dearly. Now, this mountain holds further challenges for you all, each more deadly than the first. Warriors, though this tunnel seems blocked, there is another way through. You must move the boulder along the passageway and make your escape at the far end, gathering gold rings along the way. But beware, my young friends, for this tunnel is also a trap for the unwary. There will be many hazards along the way. Lepra, I choose you to go first. Lepra, if you are to complete this challenge successfully, then your eyes must be everywhere. Expect the unexpected. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
The warriors' progress along the tunnel and their search for the rings is hampered by the boulder they must move before them. By collecting the first ring, Lepra has now triggered the demon. Collect more rings or escape the tunnel. It seems your choice is made. The boulder dropping opens a secret door out of the tunnel.
I collected the first ring, but then I started to speed up because I knew the demon had entered the tunnel, and my mind was so focused on the demon I just didn't think about looking for the other 2 rings.
Hansel, Lepra escaped from the tunnel, but failed to gather 2 of the rings. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Hansel can afford to take her time for now, as the demon has not yet entered the tunnel. Hansel, with this gold ring, you could gain back a life, but only if you can outrun the demon that now pursues you. The demon draws near. It may be better to sacrifice a ring than risk losing a life.
I do regret going for the 3rd ring because I already had 1 ring and I should have just been happy with what I had.
Sonos, once again the mountain has shown its teeth. You will need all your skill to escape the demon. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Sonos, you have triggered the demon. You must not linger in the tunnel.
Felt a bit claustrophobic because I'm scared of small places, but at the end I've done it and I've got 1 ring.
Lepra, Sonos, the mountain is as devious as it is dangerous. It uses gold constantly to ensnare its victims, but you have proved a match for it. Place your rings on your standard. But unfortunately, Hansel fell victim to this trap. Hansel, you can ill afford to lose another life, but lose it you must. Now, we are heading to the heart of this volcano, where you could witness the full force of its anger. This way. The mountain's fury boils in the magma you see before you now. Though there are 3 doors ahead of us, there is only 1 way out. But once the first door is opened, it will trigger an eruption that will immediately engulf all those that remain behind. Speed is essential in this challenge. It truly is a deadly trap. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
The object of this game is simple: to place a skull on each of the shelves surrounding the doors. Haste can be the enemy of accuracy in this challenge, warriors.
Sonos, your efforts allowed you to escape the chamber and earned you 2 gold rings. Place them on your standard. Now, for your comrades. Ansel, Lepra, you have suffered long enough in the mountain's superheated embrace. I have restored you, but at a price. Now, at last, we are more than halfway through. But remember, our journey out of the mountain brings us closer to our ultimate enemy. Come.
The atmosphere was really scary in the cavern because it was all smoky and hot and it just looked all creepy.
I felt quite scared when I went over to get the skulls because I thought at any minute I was going to fall in.
I know that I've lost another life, but I'm only 5 rings away from Lepra, who's in 2nd place.
These sentinels guard the exit from the volcano and are controlled by a power far greater than yours. But they must be destroyed if you are to escape this place. But fortune is with you, my friends, for the petrified remains of these ancient warriors will help you in this battle. Reassemble them, and the mystical energy from these soldiers will vanquish the demons that stand in your way. Remember, only one of you will escape unscathed from this cavern. The rest will perish. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
A logical mind is needed for this challenge. The pieces will only slide together one way. Lepra makes good progress, but the others appear to be struggling.
Well done, Lepra. By swiftly rebuilding the ancient warrior, you have escaped the cavern and earned a gold ring. Place it on your standard. And so, Sonos, I have rescued you from the mountain but at a heavy price. Now, as you move closer to fulfilling your dream of becoming an ultimate warrior, you move nearer to confronting our arch enemy, one whose sole desire is to destroy us all. Come, the time of reckoning has arrived.
I tried not to look at Sonos and Hanso's progress because I knew if they were doing really well, it would put me off.
Beside me, I was becoming aware that Lepra was building his faster and faster, and I started to panic.
I feel quite unconfident about the puzzle part in my stand because of my performance on Stone Soldiers.
Before Blasted Mountain, I was doing really well, and then I just don't think I was very good at the challenges underneath Blasted Mountain.
It feels really nice to be back in the open again because under Blasted Mountain it was really cramped and dark and it felt as if something was following us the whole time.
Warriors, before you lies the last stand. All warriors must succeed here if they are to make progress on the quest. But there is one who is determined to prevent that from happening. One who knows full well that all warriors who succeed here may yet confront him in the final battle. His name is Navarre. You see what he has in store for you, warriors. But right under his nose is the means to escape to glory. For the portal he guards is magical. Enter, and it will transport you safely to the next stage of the quest. But remember, if one warrior should succeed, Navarre and his demons will redouble their efforts to destroy all those that remain.
The number of lives that you hold on your standards are vital in this challenge. Sonos, you are our leader with 6 lives and 3 rings. You will start first. Lepra, you have 3 lives and 5 rings, and will start before Hanso, who has only 1 life and 8 rings remaining. The warrior's first challenge is to pull a key on the end of a chain to the far end of the maze in order to open a cage which contains puzzle pieces. The puzzle must be assembled correctly if the warriors are to vanquish the demons that block their path. Despite starting last, Hanso has overtaken Lepra. receiver must be fully engaged in order to banish the demon. The warriors have now fallen under the evil gaze of Navarre. The portal will not open unless the symbols are correctly aligned.
So, Sonos and Hanso have evaded Navarre's wrath and journey onwards now to face many more challenges on the next stage of our journey. But let us not forget Lepra, their less fortunate comrade. Lepra, though you have finally succumbed, you can be sure of your status as a warrior. Turn your head for home now and be proud with all you have achieved so far. I will take the first steps with you and consider it an honour to do so. Hanso and Sonos will continue our journey. Next week, they will join 4 other warriors to battle to become our ultimate champion. As they continue our journey, let us hope they remember this. It is not what lies behind a warrior that matters most, nor what lies ahead. What is most important is what lies within. This way, my friend.
I'm quite disappointed that I failed last stand, but I feel really happy at the point I got to and hope that Hanso and Sonos do really well in the final.
Next time on Raven, the 6 strongest, brightest and bravest warriors return to do battle for the title of Ultimate Champion. Who will have the might to claim victory in Ring Rack? And who will face the dreaded Way of the Warrior?